Welcome back to A Way Out. So let's continue okay, so and then following day. Time to start our plan to escape prison and get back
How
at
hard
Harvey.
could it be?
Okay, first we'll bring in our big blimp and then climb the rope ladder to get out. And
I need to get up.
no, wait,
That's Crash
not a good
Insanity
plan.
you're thinking
It's
of.
gonna cost you.
I was thinking
No, I'll pay
Superman
for it.
2.
Just get me up there.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have as much money as Lex Luthor.
I don't
Not
think
that they'd be
have
able
any
to
money.
Not that they'd be able to access it here, even if they did.
Alright, so we need to get to that screwdriver that Leo left there yesterday. Here's the problem. It's cleaning day, so the inmates are going to be forced to clean this entire pavement. So we have to find a way to clean without getting noticed. Sorry, get the screwdriver while still doing our duty, but not get noticed.
Leo, hurry up. We don't have all day. And we're waiting right here.
Hey, see up there? Yeah, we need to get up there somehow. All right.
Alright. So the first thing to do is, like it says, get the chisel. Let's talk to these guys, see what they can say.
Excuse me. It's my first day doing this. How long have you been working up here?
Way too long.
Oh yeah, I don't think I explained this. Basically, when the two players talk to an NPC at the same time, the first one to do it is the one that gets prioritized. You get the conversation still goes on for the other one. You just have to read the subtitles.
I believe if you do this online, you always hear your dialogue.
Yes. If you're doing online, you always hear your dialogue. Very good, Bruce. However, if you're doing local co-op like I am, we need to prioritize. Yeah.
Seems like I have.
Share like a good brother, Pedro.
Don't worry, I know how to.
First time working up here?
It's usually only sons who tend to have a bit more difficulty in sharing.
Yeah, it's my first time.
For obvious reasons.
Sons? But aren't you and your brother both sons?
Are you kidding?
No. What I mean is, Jove, is that psychologically, isn't it usually the people who didn't have siblings tend to become, less willing to share than people who grew up with brothers? I'm guessing.
Oh, I get that. But she said it was sons, and that's what confused me. I mean, you two are both sons, so
You must have misunderstood me. Anyway.
You're the guy who knows how to get things.
Okay. If you said only sons, then that would make sense.
A tale of two sons. Anyway.
A way out of this
Hey,
shithole.
maybe he'll make one.
Yeah, I want to get out of this shithole, dude.
What's your name?
Who
I'm
doesn't?
Vincent.
Well, Vincent, let me put it to you like this.
Alright, well, since
There's no way out.
since we're just setting up stuff, I'm gonna try and ask Pedro a question in Portuguese.
What are you doing?
Via
Feeling
Google
nostalgic. Feeling nostalgic.
via Google,
Time lost a bet to me.
via Google Translate.
Oh, I'm
He really is
taking out the
feeling
headphones.
nostalgic.
My broom's
Hold on, dude. Basically,
Alright.
Leo broke his
Stay
broom
here.
so that he can ask the guard to get one, and this is our chance.
Broke his broom, the clumsy shit.
No, actually, they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I'll
You
just
probably
stay here,
would've
and
broken it,
in the meantime, I'm just swabbing because I'm a good, obedient prison inmate.
Yeah, he probably would have broken it anyway, knowing it.
Alright.
I'll get it. So whilst nothing going on, so I give it a try.
Actually, no, Dwebs, we're about to start, so if you don't mind.
Yes, keep stalling.
So taking Portuguese lessons at university.
I don't think. Do they even teach Portuguese in UK universities?
No, it's usually Spanish or French or German.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
might try and learn a foreign. language.
The thing of
actually.
Portuguese
Could
is
come
that
in
it tends
useful.
to overlap a lot with Spanish and Mexican
Alright, I'll do it in text then.
and Brazilian. For those who don't mistake Brazil for Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Basically, all what's happening here is my brother was trying to find the correct way, and we didn't quite know exactly what to do in this part. But don't worry, we're about to find out.
boy, that guard surge is taking a while with that broom for, guard duty.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain this. You can hold the L2 button on your PS4 controller to focus on the other player. So if for some reason you want to find your partner, press L2 and a green arrow will show up on screen telling you where your partner is. Like for example, let's say for example you're completely separate in opposite sides of the area, and the partner right next to you, oh come here, help me with this. You don't even have to ask him where he is. You can just hold L2 and go to where the green arrow is. So. Again, it's all about communication between the two co-op partners.
Hey, what do you know about the guards?
Yeah. Now I remember what I was. We're trying to get as much dialogue from these people as possible. That's what happened.
Makes sense. More dialogue, you get the more information, and it also makes for a more seasoned playthrough.
In the meantime, I'll be here being an obedient prison inmate and swap.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Pedro, clean my floor.
Yeah, it's like that. You can keep working now.
All right.
When I'm wiping the floor.
Alright, I think it's now that we move on. If I remember correctly.
Okay then.
Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. I'm about to go to where Leo is, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Basically a little jump cut because, again, see, the problem is that me and my brother completely missed it, and that we were supposed to, climb over there by helping each other. The problem is that my brother and I had we missed some lines of dialogue, and it totally slipped us. So we kind of took a while figuring out what we were supposed to do. So I had to do a little jump cut there. All right, let's go. I'll get the chisel.
What are you doing?
Since I'm better at
What's
stealth.
the problem? I got you a new broom. Come here.
I wonder what happens if you get caught. Is that game over and then
Now
you
get
go
back to
back to the
work.
part before that?
Yeah, last checkpoint. The checkpoint system works much like an Uncharted game. Alright.
The music is definitely well suited for each location and occasion.
Let me see again who was the composer.
Damn it.
Probably he was part of the team of Joseph. Check. Oh, two composer, Sam Hulik and Gustav Grefberg.
You're
I
telling
feel
me.
like I've heard those names
This
before.
uniform is
Notice
really
how,
big.
Oh, good.
Notice how the moment I noticed that guard there,
What?
Vincent said, "Oh, it's a guard. Distract him, Leo." So the Vincent saying that was of course a clue to the other playing as Leo that he's supposed to distract the guard.
Nice.
Wow, so pretty much like playing a You Would an Ace Attorney game, you can distract people from your other partner. That's a nice touch. So you get good dialogue out of it, and it also helps you gameplay-wise.
Again, this game takes complete full advantage of its co-op nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely...
And despite everything, your suspension of disbelief is enough for a situation like this, because when you think about it, there's no way, like, a super coincidence where the character is thinking, oh, just do something, Vincent, and coincidentally 5 seconds later it happens. It's a common trope that happens in fiction all the time, but for a co-op game like this, it's even more justified because it also helps as a gameplay mechanic.
And it also makes sense in real life, because there's a lot of times when somebody will sort of say to that person in the middle, that person can't hear them, "To that, you idiot," or something like that. So it's also really well realistic in a way that does give you a hint, but doesn't give it away entirely.
There you go, we gave the tool.
I have to admit, this game has definitely got very good first impressions from me so far.
Oh, trust me, Jovi, it only gets better from here. Anyway, alright, this was actually one of the parts that Wibbs really enjoyed when we played together.
Hey, Leo.
Reading? Wow.
What's up, Fred?
No, not raiding. Basically, we're going to use
Reading
that.
is good for you, Dweebs.
Basically, we're going to use that chisel we snuck in, so we can try. You'll see in a moment. Hold on.
Yeah, the always classic
Oh, let me
tool
guess, this is
inside
the
something
breakout.
else.
Yep.
But it will need to be done in good discretion.
Yeah.
All right. So here's how it works. Both of us have to take out the toilet, and the little grate behind it, so we can crawl through there. While one is doing it, the other is supposed to watch out for the guards and even distract them if need be.
Excuse me.
What?
In fact, this is the point where my brother and I decide, let's try and get caught, see what happens.
It's not gonna happen.
You know, my brother is actually about to get caught, as you're about to see.
Hey, what are you doing, you piece of shit? Stop that right now!
Well, fuck.
Yeah, whoops.
All right, let's try. All right, let's try this again.
I like that arm flail there.
Anyway, I don't know the composer Sam, but Gustav apparently composed for a couple of video games that were done by the previous studio Joseph worked on, Starbreeze Studios. So he worked from Bowser's and two songs, but also, for example, on the first The Darkness video game.
That's where I've heard him from.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, go to sleep.
All right, so basically, as you can,
to sleep.
so yeah, basically, as you can see, there we go. So basically, I have to make sure I tell him, like, since my brother, of course, is focused on the QTE, so he can take out the grate. I'm the one who has to look out for the policeman. So basically, and yet again, once again, it also has to do with
Vincent being the talker and Leo being the brawn.
not just that, but communication as well. Because if for example, right now I'm looking, and if I see a guard coming, I'll literally tell him there's a guard coming. Like, so again, I don't even have to use like, I don't necessarily have to talk to the guard to distract him. I can just literally tell to my co-op partner right beside me, the guard is coming. Watch out. Nothing's going on here, so guard. Nothing.
Nothing suspicious, we swear.
Yep. All right, just go.
You, go to sleep.
Yes, sir. Just gonna take a leak.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's a good thing. You didn't go. All right,
Heck of a
and
that's
go.
gonna be.
Here we go. Mash that square button.
Well, yeah, we had to chisel that thing out.
So the chisel worked as a screwdriver and also.
Well, actually, no. It's a chisel. I was the one who screwed up. I called it a screwdriver, but it's not. It's a chisel. Never mind.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, well, he probably used the flat blade to use it to unbolt off the nails, but then he's using it as it should be for this part.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have nothing better to do than just shine light in people's faces, Mr. Guard?
Well, that's his job.
That's his job.
So,
That's like the third or fourth time he's told Vincent to go to sleep.
it's like Morgana from Persona 5.
All right.
Ironically enough, that game also involved cops and robbers.
All right. Almost done.
Well, of course, the Phantom Thieves.
And done.
We are home free!
However, it's
not yet.
just for preparation. We need to...
Not yet. Now it's my turn. I have to also do the same on my cell. Oh yeah, I didn't explain that. Did you notice that R2 prompt there? When I hold R2, half of the gauge fills, and the other half of the gauge needs to fill when my brother holds R2. So once again, whenever you're handing someone from a player to another, both players have to hold the R2 button to fill that circular gauge.
As a guard.
Oh, like a baton pass.
Now go to bed.
Alright, so role reversal now. I'm the one chiseling, and my brother will keep watch.
Funny how he says his bed's broken. If the guard had come in to check on the bed, that might have actually screwed up the plan.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Go to bed, inmate. Not tired. Leave me alone.
Please. There we go. I'm more surprised that those toilets actually don't really connect. Like, there's just a grate behind.
Well, when does this game take place, Pedro?
The 70s, I think?
I think, yeah.
Okay, then. There might have been some jails that pretty much had toilets just be a containment unit that needed to be empty later on.
Yeesh.
Especially since, connected to the pipe system, you really wouldn't want anyone doing anything fishy with the sewers.
Of course.
That's true.
Which
yeah.
is exactly what's about to happen, actually.
So wow, this is the slowest version of Prison Break I've ever seen.
More
Well,
like the more
some
methodical.
prison breaks gotta be methodical.
I want to see
Yeah,
you.
how
Leave
long-
me alone.
Yeah, I wonder how long did it take to get out of the prison?
Well,
Hey, believe it or not-
in
hey,
game,
believe it-
2 days.
You know what's funny? Some guy in Russia actually managed to escape a prison with a spoon.
All right.
Yeah,
chisel,
it's
chisel,
only usually the
chisel,
stuff of
chisel.
fiction, but for this case, actually, when it was true.
And in Russia, of all places. Oh, wait, that must have been embarrassing for them.
Tap, 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 tap. Oh. Okay. Unlike my brother, I don't like taking risks, so...
Yeah.
Hey, guard. What do you want? My bed's broken.
What do you want me to
Your
do
bed's
about
broken?
I want you to fix it.
it? Not my problem. Go to sleep.
Would you imagine if he told him my toilet's broken and then the guard thought he was just fooling with him?
I don't wanna. I'm fine.
Then it would be a case of a Miranda truth.
Alright.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. Let's wait until the lights go out.
Lights out.
Oh, I'm guessing you prefer the rain.
Yeah,
over the-
here's actually my question. Why didn't they waited for this to do it?
Well,
I
remember...
mean, there's less inspection and the lights are off anyway.
My guess
That's
is
exactly
that
the problem, Theo. The lights are out. That way they wouldn't know what they're doing now, would they?
True. And trust me, you want to know what you're doing as opposed to that.
Remember, Theo, if they couldn't see the softer part of the wall, they would have to basically, blindly do it, and that would make even more noise than necessary.
Damn.
So,
And there you go.
Smell, man.
Well, yeah.
all right, let's continue. I'm sure everything will go just peachy from here.
Not if they have dogs, it won't.
Oh yeah, hey Pedro, are we gonna come up to that part where we kept Faye?
In this part, yes.
Hold.
Yeah.
However, my brother and I have much more synergy, so we don't screw up.
Well, it helps that you're sitting in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Pedro are like 500 miles away.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so in this part, there you go, see? You have to use that iron to stop the fan so that I can go through.
And in order to simulate the resistance keeping increasing and weakening the other strength, the tapping gets increasingly difficult as time goes by. I've seen it.
Very good.
It's also a thing that happened in the exercise at the beginning.
Notice
when
the
Vincent-
gauge only filling halfway. That of course means that it's one of those things where I need my partner's help. So I need to find a way to get my brother in here somehow. Let's see. Oh, look at that! We can turn off the power.
The old fuse box trick. There you go.
All right.
Fuse box
shut
count,
down. You
1.
can go through now.
All right, that should work. Come here and help me.
Leo, I need your help here.
Can I imagine how gory the death would be if he fails that?
Fortunately, I cut off the power. 18, I think.
So it's
Mostly
a
for
rated
language
M.
and themes, I think.
It's a long way down.
Yeah.
We're gonna need something to get down there.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah, I guess we need to... Oh. Did you find something, Leo?
Over here.
It's...
Check this out.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking sheets.
All right. Let me
It's
hear
the
it.
oldest trick in the book.
Okay. We need to find a way into this room. Once we do that, we can get the sheets in here.
Sounds easy enough.
Problem is, they don't allow inmates in there.
So
You
what
think
to
we can
do
sneak
then?
in somehow?
Yeah, but we're gonna need to get a hold of a laundry cart. Once we have the cart, one of us has to hide in it.
Then what?
You know, getting the sheets itself would have been so simple, but gosh dang it, everything in between is hard.
And we seamlessly transition into the next section.
As long as we're covered in some
So-
sheets, we should be fine.
Okay.
Thank God they're not keeping track of who's supposed to be in the cells or not.
Well, actually, in this particular point, Jova, at this point, the inmates are washing the clothes, so they're not supposed to be in the cells right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so we jump to the next day. So
Yeah. We, like I said, we transition.
Basically, Jova, it's a methodical plan, so there's no much hurry in doing it. So every step needs to be taken quietly and easily.
That really was a seamless transition, though. Like, well, I mean, for us, it feels like it's going on nice and quickly.
Oh, wait till we get to
though-
the hospital sequence too. Sorry, Jova. Like Joseph Ferris is a fantastic director, and a lot of times, a lot of transitions in this game are so well done. Wait till we get to the hospital sequence.
All right.
I think it's easier
So,
to do a transition like this in a video.
Still do as sure do as, but trust. But as we've proven with stuff like David Cage, even doing it in a video game can't help lack of talent. Go
What
ahead,
helps
Jova.
is, like, well, even though, like, well, okay, so for them, they basically came all that way, but now they gotta wait for the next day. Although that does make me wonder, though, does this mean that the guards never noticed that the fans aren't functioning?
No. What happened is, Jova, we went back, we turned the power up again. Basically, we just retraced our steps, basically. Later at night, when we finally have the necessary sheets, we'll once again try getting through there. However, we will not have to do that whole path again. The game will just cut to where we were, the part with the elevator. So there you go.
Idiot. This sucks.
Come on. I'm pretty sure
See,
there are
now,
more
if we had
things
to
do in
redo
this
everything,
town.
that would be a bit
I don't
wonky
think so,
pacing-wise, but no. Here, it's realistic because it shows that just
So,
because they try to
would
do it
you
on their
rather
first
do that?
go doesn't mean they have everything prepared.
I'm
But
sorry,
we don't
I'm
have to,
fucking
go through the
assholes.
back and forth thing
Why
that
don't you
one with
apply
beer
for
having
another
to
job?
do.
Well, they've already figured out enough what
You're
they have
new
to
here,
what
right?
they need to do, so
Just
it's just
get lost,
we
man.
don't need to see it again. All right, so yeah, basically the plan is to get as many sheets as possible.
All right.
While I'm trying to do that, my brother is actually putting actual sheets for washing because you can actually do that instead of you can actually choose to just put the sheets in the washing machines like you're supposed to.
Excuse me, guard. I was just wondering.
I can't talk now.
Okay.
Well, fuck you too then.
What he's
To be
trying to
fair,
do
would
is
you want to talk to a criminal?
What, his job is sleeping?
That's
Well, he's a criminal too.
That's abuse of power, I guess.
I think that's only a job for a cat.
Aww. So it's a cat's job
Leo,
to
don't
listen
leave.
and be there for its owner.
Leo,
One
don't
of us
leave the
cats fail at that job.
The clothes on the dirty ground.
yeah,
that's-
Leo, don't leave the
I don't
shits on
care.
the
Just tell me
ground.
where I can find the laundry cart.
They're in the back room. Just leave me alone.
Oh, look at that! This card could be useful, don't you think so too? All right. Oh, look at that! So many sheets on that table. Let's see. Oh, let's see what this guy has to say.
May I ask you something?
What's up, man? Can't you see I'm trying to look busy here?
Do you know where I can find a laundry cart?
Yeah, they're in the room over there.
Oh, interesting detail also, how Leo's conversation is also being sounded, but it's slightly muted, I
Yeah,
can hear
like
it
I
slightly,
mentioned,
but it's a lot
one gets
louder.
the priority
What's your
over the
name again?
other.
Leo.
Not just that. Notice how
Vincent! Okay, it's not a rude NPC because technically Pedro's playing
Oh,
it.
what, didn't in the stream? Didn't you manage to bribe him instead in the stream in your stream, Pedro?
I don't remember. Well,
So I guess depending on the person who talks to him, you get a different approach.
yes. Oh, yeah. You're right. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. Basically, if it's Leo will try to bribe him, but in the case of Leo, he'll just convince him otherwise. All right. So now that we have that cart, We have to stuff it with as many sheets as we can because, well, one of us is actually going to go in the place where inmates aren't allowed, disguised as just a bunch of sheets inside this cart.
Can't jump in now.
Well,
Better
if
find
it's the
another
70s,
spot.
that may work.
Basically, just keep filling the cart with sheets because eventually, when you have enough, Vincent or Leo will say, "Okay, I think that's enough." Leo, what are you doing?
Carts are difficult to push around.
I can see that.
Leo's making it look awfully easy,
Alright.
but in all the
Go
wrong
get out now.
ways.
Alright, basically, while I'm in there, I can
stay hidden.
hold the square
Of course.
button to
And no
hide,
sudden
aka
movement.
to put the sheets over me.
Talking, man. They're gonna
Or
get
and I'll
suspicious.
also be watching
Yeah.
while my brother carries me around. So let's see. Basically, if someone tries to inspect the cart, obviously you're supposed to hide.
Great driving control.
No, that's just my brother.
Again, this
No.
is a realistic.
Fucking around.
The controls are fine. It's just my brother fucking around.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a realistic picture of what pushing a cart looks like.
Karting simulator.
I don't know, Shiroy. It looks a little too easy to just slide it to the side.
It's like,
Wonderful.
Oh.
What was going on there?
Don't mind him. He just likes to mess around.
Let's see.
Okay.
why
so
did
we
you
have
bang
here-
into the wall there?
All right, looks good. Get out of the way.
So they don't think to like move any of
That's
the
the
sheets,
thing.
or-
Now the cart is in control of the police itself, and Vincent has to stay hidden now. So there's this interesting mechanic where you don't see where you're being taken. for the
What are you
moment.
doing? Get the hell back to work.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you
But
can
there's a
see it by
problem with that washing
looking at the
machine.
hole.
Oh yeah?
In the
What's the
meantime,
problem?
Leo's distracting the guard.
I don't know. It's broken.
Doesn't look broken.
If I knew
Stop
how it
lying.
was broken, I wouldn't
Get
be
back to
asking you
work.
about it.
Huh.
How rude.
Well, I guess the guards offer that one.
All right, I guess I'm fine.
Well,
now.
we're not stupid, Jova, so...
There you go.
I don't know. They didn't pick up the sheets.
I made
Should be
it.
having a
In.
great day.
Now
Sure,
let's.
sure. They're smart, but they're also lazy.
True.
All right, here's an interesting thing. So we have to just find a way to distract the guard, obviously. So.
Have
let's
fun
see.
out there.
I will.
All right, Leo. I guess it's up to you. Find a way to
Yeah?
get that guard out of
What's your plan?
out of his post.
Well, first, I'll go to a strip club.
Leo in here to help me with this.
Oh, I love what we do now. Provoke.
Alright.
What the?
What? Who's him? I didn't do anything. Why the fuck did you do that for, man?
Hey,
I didn't do
jackass.
nothing, man.
You just punched me in the head.
What my
Think
fault?
you are, man.
Mind your own
Shit.
fucking
I wanna
business,
turn
alright?
You, into
You want me to
goddamn
fuck you up?
smelly ass
Fuck you up right now.
Oh,
motherfucker.
yes.
Prison
the
fight.
hell? Break it up,
Really?
guys.
It's just a shoving match.
Stop.
Oh,
it's
that's
another
how they
guard, too.
start.
now
Get
that
out of the way. Come on
And there you
now.
go.
It's locked.
Get off each other.
Oh shit.
Stop.
I need to unlock it
Just
first.
as well.
They actually thought of that.
It's locked.
I need to unlock it. All right, let's go.
Come on, Vincent.
There we go. Come in. And we have to be careful for that guard over there to not spot us. Fortunately, they're all automatically marked.
I think another great thing about this game is like, well, it's also quite realistic in how close some things are without making it seem unfair.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like,
feel
I
like
mean-
you have to pay attention, but you don't feel like one wrong move and you're screwed, basically.
And even if you do screw up,
Now
the
we
checkpoint
put the
system is
sheets
very
in.
generous.
And they do it in a way that guards don't have tunnel vision.
Yep.
Like,
Alright,
I
time
can't
to
believe
grab
I'm
the
saying
sheet.
this. These guards may actually be more better prepared than any mook in any Arkham game. And trust me, that's saying something concerning Arkham City.
There you go.
All
Like a
right.
monk.
Now I just
Good exercise out of this.
now I just have to give him the sheets. Basically, we're gonna get as many sheets on the. This is the exact same crate we saw yesterday
Yep.
night. You might remember.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to leave all these sheets there for later tonight. Fortunately, there's a shit ton of sheets in here, so.
How many will we need? We should need just
Apparently,
those.
three chunks of it.
Makes sense that they're planning to make ropes and not a parachute.
Later that night.
I don't remember if the Mythbusters tried out sheet rope.
There you go, see? We cut right to where we were. Right after the fan. Alright, now we should be able to leave without any obstacle that requires us to plan more, right?
Who's gonna test it first?
I guess I will.
Not really.
No, my brother will.
And this is the last of the game that I've seen up to here.
Not a rope. You never know.
Oh, you're in for a treat, sure. We're about to get a reference to... well, I kinda spotted it, but we're about to get a reference to a movie that you should know about.
Blues Brothers?
No. You'll see, Jova. It's just up in a second.
Alright, alright, let's go.
Oh.
Ready to get down there?
Really?
Also, Tio, it
pitch
seems that they
black.
did,
We need
but
a
I
ride.
can't find the result of that.
Fuck it. I'll go first.
Sorry, what?
Leo.
The
Okay.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no turning back this point now. Even if we do backtrack,
I'll
they'll probably
find
sell us.
oh, a flashlight. Coolio.
No battery. Or maybe there is.
There it
It's
is.
Jova, it's a flashlight. You need to convince him with a gentle tap. And by gentle, I mean smashing it to a fucking wall.
Yeah.
Yay, sewer time!
How the
Well, you're
hell
in a
did you end
prison.
up there? I just slid
Oh,
down
it
into
was
the
inevitable. I mean,
It was all dark.
Alright, so here's an interesting thing about how this part works. Once again, the player who has the flashlight, aka Vincent, in this case it's always Vincent, will illuminate the path where Leo is. That way Leo can actually properly see what's in front of him and try to find any valve that he needs to turn.
Oh,
Probably
God
comes
damn
in
it, this
handy.
water smells like shit.
Well, that's because...
Yeah.
do not
what,
ask for the implication.
What implications?
what implications
Say it
too?
outright.
He did it... This water smells
tried
like
to
shit.
defend
Well,
you.
it is shit.
I think also what helps is like when people swear, it seems more natural in this game than it does in a Davy Cates
Well,
game.
first off, these
Similar-
these actors can act. Second, Joseph can actually write, unlike the
Not just that, Jova, it reminds me of when Rockstar mentioned in their interviews when in doing the casting for GTA 5, they actually recruited actual criminals for acting for the NPCs. So
Wait,
they're
really?
wearing.
Oh, that's common for Rockstar, Shiro. Yeah, Rockstar is very, very unconventional in terms like.
That's interesting.
Wow.
No, Dan Houser is a guy who's very like uncorporate in a lot of the ways he runs Rockstar, Shiro. Like the guy is very like whatever makes the game more legit and immersive, he will do it.
Besides, at this point, the studio GTA will cause some kind of controversy anyway, so might as well go full it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
reminds
hey-
me of the time. Oh, sorry.
Now go on.
Reminds me of the time that one of Japan's biggest record labels thought it would be a good idea to make a girl group out of actual Yankees, and of course that never came to be.
Of course.
All right.
Which
So
kind of Yankees are we talking about?
Well, delinquents. It's like
Oh,
again, I
okay.
said before that's what Japan would call them as Yankees.
All
Yeah,
right.
because like a lot of places sometimes use Yankees to refer to Americans, especially the British.
all right. So now Leo needs to help me and unlock this door from the inside.
Locked.
But you didn't think it was going to be that easy now, did you?
Oh,
Just
fuck.
because it's a sewer doesn't mean we don't lock them up, especially with the alligators roaming around. Oh yeah, hopefully they're not in New York because there are sometimes alligators down in the sewer there. It's pretty.
I honestly thought that was just a legend. Why? Why did that turn out to be true?
Because, Tio, smuggling in alligators is illegal. So what do people do when their houses get searched? Flush the eggs down.
Yeah.
Good job.
So
And
yeah,
it's
that's
somehow-
actually remind me, Pedro. I forgot. What state this is taking
locked.
place in?
Vincent, help
Forgot.
me.
Let me check.
1970s America. That's all you need to know.
Hold on. Is it in Maine?
Let's just
Or
hope there
is
are
it
no rats down
in
there.
Pennsylvania?
Probably
Or
is.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, like
I don't
said,
know.
Let's hope there aren't.
I'm checking
You
right
guys
now.
checking?
Rats, are you?
Yeah.
Me? I'm not scared. It's just that, you know, whatever.
Blah.
They're disgusting.
Rodents of unusual
Right.
size.
So Leo doesn't like rats. Okay.
But I'm sure I guess he likes mice better, even though literally the only difference
It
is
doesn't
just...
state specifically.
Since Leo is the one with the flashlight in this section, it's a good idea for, again, you two need to communicate properly and say, like, for example, let's say Leo is getting away from you and you need a light. Hey, hold on, wait, like, come here, I think I found something, or something like that. Once again, it's all about the two players communicating. Like, if you're playing this game online, be sure to use voice chat.
I can't see any other way to do it than with voice chat, really.
Well,
I
gee, sure,
guess.
maybe it's like Journey. You need to just roll with it.
Well, in Journey, the co-op is just an extra.
Minimal, yeah.
This is literally a game built around the co-op.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. The exit should be around here somewhere.
Yes,
Maybe.
right. Let's just look for the sign marked exit in the sewer tunnels.
Guard, up there.
Of a prison.
Oh no, let's see. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
I guess. Oh. Maybe through here.
You need to turn off the
There we
flashlight
go.
because there was a grate up there. So
There we go.
And voila!
This way.
There we go.
there we
that's-
go.
Oh, fuck.
Basically, Shiro.
This is the part I believe was in
Nothing
the
to climb on
trailer.
either.
That too, yeah. But this is the part, Shiro, that Wes was talking about.
Here, give me your arm.
What for?
Guess I've got an idea.
Yeah, basically,
Back against
you have to be
mine.
back to back and you have to climb
Basically,
up.
Shiri,
I watched
there-
Emperor's New Groove.
yeah, that's what I'm about to mention. Yeah, it's like in Emperor's New
It's
Groove.
never gonna work.
Huh.
Relax. It's too high, man. I used to do this as a kid.
Although,
all the
I
time.
always find it hilarious what happens when you fall.
Yeah.
Well, you fell a lot, so.
By the way, did you notice that Vincent said, "I used to do this as a kid all the time." Keep that in mind for the next part after this.
People actually do this as kids IRL. Like, me and my brother used to climb between doorways.
Me and my sister did this as well. It really sucked when we fell.
All right, so
But
basically-
we got it right.
Fall.
Leaves, come on, man.
As you can see, you have to press square when the ball goes into the yellow part of the meter. So once again, both of you have, and if one screws up,
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Oh, just in time.
my brother screwed up the timing, but it was right as we were about to finish, so it was fine.
So the thing is,
That would be
like,
quite a fall if you,
I think I noticed what's quite interesting is that both of you got to be good with the timing. Like, you really do
Yeah.
need some
Are you
communication.
fucking serious?
Yeah.
A wrench would be nice.
Yep, there you go, another obstacle.
There's only one place you can get
well,
that.
I mean, it is a prison. Did you expect to
The
be able to just
workshop?
walk out?
Damn it.
So they got it back. Okay. It's good that we don't have to
guess
suffer it,
it's
but
the
I
same way
can
down,
just
right?
imagine
Yeah,
they got to do all
Oh,
that stuff
listen.
back and forth.
afraid not.
Nope, no more childhood tricks up my sleeve. Sorry.
Oh, back to the drawing board. Back through the dark tunnel. Back through the crappy water. Back through the water.
How about the camera pans over the actual obstacle as to the final tone?
Yeah.
Wow. Again. It really helps that we don't have to suffer all this backtracking, but it's funny imagining the characters.
Oh, that
having to do
did you
that.
know? Oh, yeah, the pop pin. Basically, it also has to do with the fact that this game, obviously being an indie game, obviously doesn't have as much the AAA budget. This game does have a bit of technical issues sometimes, where sometimes the frame rate will lag in certain bits, and there's some pop pin issues once in a while.
I'll say this though, as far as indie games go, this is still quite okay. It's definitely well qualitative for me, and like
It knows how to get around its limitations.
yeah,
That's-
because like I
that's the
said,
trick.
Like I said, technically a lot of these maps aren't as big as we imagine them, but they make them seem bigger by dividing where you are in certain areas here. It's actually quite clever.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of clever, that was another clever part.
Oh, trust me, the entire... I'm going to make my case. When we finish this game, I'm going to make my case why I find this game to be complete genius. But again, it's not obvious yet. You'll see. Let's just say, Joe, but this game has plenty of more tricks up its sleeve. Anyway...
I can believe that.
Anyway, see you for the next part.
See you then.
See ya.